A few days after the aborted U.S. attempt to free the Tehran hostages, the Carter administration had its first official defector from that policy. Cyrus Vance, Jimmy Carter's Secretary of State for 3.5 years, announced he and the president had had a strong disagreement.
I could not support the difficult decision. I therefore submitted my resignation to the president.
Vance said he had made that decision to quit before the ill-fated rescue mission ever began and told the president he would leave no matter how that mission turned out. In a letter to Vance, the president said the Secretary of State did the right thing by resigning. A day after that became official, Mr. Carter surprised the diplomatic community and the U.S. Senate by picking Vance's successor from the Senate. Mr. Carter's choice was Edmund Muskie, a former governor of Maine, who had spent some 22 years in the Senate and who was the Democratic nominee for vice president in 1968. This is Tom Foty.
Sunday, May 18th. It was 8:39 in the morning. Suddenly and without warning, Mount St. Helens, a volcanic peak in the Pacific Cascade Range, literally exploded. I was near the volcano's southern base when the blast occurred and got a bird's-eye view of it later from an airplane.
We're flying toward Mount St. Helens at this moment. We're about 25 miles from the summit. And from the front seat of this light plane, I can see the huge pillar of smoke rising from the cone of the mountain. The mountain itself is black, covered with ash. The smoke is a dirty gray, very thick smoke, and the mountain is enshrouded in the smoke and what looked like clouds.
The blast killed scores of people and devastated a wide area, and flying volcanic ash became a problem for several states. This is Gene Gibbons reporting.